But Cynthia, don't get me started on Berkeley. I have to focus on Cynthia, okay? Our time is limited. Cynthia, are you familiar with the cultural phenomenon of the young people getting the tattoos on the lower backs? Are you familiar with this? What with the lowering waistlines and the raising shirts and everything? Yes. A friend of mine recently, he came to me, he said to me, Guy, I am considering getting one of those. Oh, Cynthia, do you consider them to be slutty? No. Cynthia's a free thinker. That's why she's here tonight. She's a partner. My time on stage. Point is, a friend of mine, Jim came to me and he said, Guy, I'm considering getting one of those lower back tattoos. Do you have any suggestions as to the content of such a tattoo? I said to him, Jim, I would suggest either A, billions served, or B, abandon hope, all ye who enter here. But just the other day, I was replacing the water pump in my truck. And I mentioned this not as the premise to a joke, but simply to make clear that I'm a top. But dating for a gay man here in San Francisco can be difficult. I mean, people make a lot of assumptions about what you are sexually interested in based on, sort of fatuous things. Like, people very frequently assume that I'm a bear. And allow me to simply say, if I wanted to date someone who was overweight and hairy and liked to go camping, I would date a lesbian. Right back at ya. No. But I mean, it really is interesting though. Like, thank all of you for coming and supporting the Castro, what's it called? The Castro Country Club. I'm on top of things. Because it really embodies what's so great about San Francisco, the San Francisco gay community. I mean, all of us, so many of us grew up in places where we were marginalized and rejected by society, but we moved past that and we came together here and formed a community where we're free to reject each other. Yeah, it's kind of beautiful that way. But Cynthia, I believe fundamentally that each and every time we fall in love, we learn something. I believe fundamentally that each and every time we fall in love, we learn something. Except when you're on E. When you're on E, that's not really love, it's just your spinal fluid drying up, but I suppose that's a lesson in and of itself. But Cynthia, I believe fundamentally that each and every time, each and every one of us falls in love, we learn something. And the second time I fell in love, I learned that when you really like someone and he doesn't like you back, it sucks. His name was Michael. He was a 5'7" copy editor from Minneapolis, Minnesota. His hobbies were Buddhism, pseudo-intellectual pretension, and making extra money as a prostitute who specialized in sucking older men's balls. I thought Michael was great. Michael did not have similar feelings about me. And it was then, Cynthia, that I learned another lesson. That yeah, it's bad when you like someone and he doesn't like you back. But, when you really like someone and he doesn't like you back and he's a gigantic slut, that's even worse. Because when someone doesn't have sex with you, that's fine. It's a choice. There are hundreds of people in here not having sex with me right now, and that's okay. But when someone is having sex with everyone but you, it's personal. Michael really hurt me. And I knew that karma would get him back. But I was wrong. Karma didn't get him back. It was the genital warts that got him back. Thank you and good evening.
Guy Brannum.